YouTube. I'm back once again with some more pickups. How are you all doing? Yeah, this is what I've bought over the last couple of weeks since I recorded those last four videos. As I'm recording this, I think one of those is still to be uploaded. The rest are live. One went live this morning. Anyway, I've got some stuff from the charity shops. I've got a couple of auctions that I won on eBay, and an absolute bargain from Vinted, which I am taking to CEX this afternoon to trade in. So I guess we'll start off with the charity shop. So it was cancer research? I want to say cancer research. I found a couple of DVDs, so I thought I'll go into this further and see if I can find 5 for £1. So I looked through it a couple of times. I'm not going to put. Actually, I'll take the ones first that caught my eye. Not necessarily to keep. This one I didn't buy to keep. This one I bought to sell on. But for 20p, I thought it's got to be worth a try. Certainly not my cup of tea. From back in the day, I think this was in the 70s or the 80s. The Unedin line. This is Series 1, Volume 1. It's a 2-disc set. Let's see if we can get it to focus a bit better. It's a 2-disc set, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. By the BBC. It's in one of these weird box sets that they did in the early 2000s. I think they did this with the first couple of last of summer wine seasons, as well as a few others. But yeah, it's in pretty good nick. There's a little bit of shelf wear on the edges. So yeah, that was the first thing I spotted, but I thought, if this is all there is, I'm not going to buy it. So I looked into it further, come across a Christmas movie. I thought this time of the year would be worth getting. I've never seen. We've got Jim Broadbent and Warwick Davies. Rafe Spall I've never heard of. Get Santa. So yeah, I grabbed that. I'll be watching that this weekend. The Very Best of Les Dawson. I used to love this on the telly back in the 80s. Really funny. This one that I spotted, I thought, you know what, I may be able to make a little bit of money on this one, make up the 5. Midsummer Murders, Ghosts of Christmas Past, and then finally 3-disc set of the Morecambe & Wise Christmas specials. Again, this is up for sale on Vinted. I figured I might be able to claw a bit of money back on that one, but regardless of any of this, is something that I got that's the trading value is more than what I paid for all of this anyway. This one, unfortunately, I thought I knew I owned, but I didn't think I had a slipcover, so I bought this for the slipcover. As it turns out, mine's got a slipcover, unfortunately. Mr. Selfridge, it was £1. This will go on Vinted. If I get my £1 back, I'll put it up for a bit more than that, but if I get my £1 back, I'll be happy. First series. I've only ever seen the first series of this for sale. I wonder if it's one of those where the first season, I should say. Oh no, it is series. Is it a UK show? It probably is a UK show, isn't it? Anyway, I've only ever seen the first series of this for sale. So I don't know if the rest were ever released on Blu-ray in the UK. Maybe they were, maybe I just haven't come across them. This is going to CEX as well today. We've got Status Quo live acoustic. This trades in for £5. A bit of loose plastic in there, but it's sealed. I will open it. Now, it looks to be a German release or a European release, but it does scan into CEX, and that, although it's underneath the plastic, is a sticker, so that'll just peel off. So yeah, that will, as far as the trade value is concerned, will get me more than my money back. And then finally, this is another one that I'll either sell or trade in. It trades in for 150. I wasn't sure about this as far as the price is concerned, but this is the complete as it was when it was released. There's my finger again. Jonathan Creek. There have been more made and released since this set came out, but it's the first 4 series and the 2 Christmas specials that had been made at that point in a box set. I took this up to the counter because I wasn't sure how much it was. Almost everything had prices on. There was a couple of box sets, bigger box sets, that had £2 on. I thought, if this is £2, I'll not bother, but if it's £1, I will. Anyway, when I took it to the counter, the girl wasn't sure, and she asked her colleague, and he said, well, if it's not priced, then it'll be part of the 5 for £1. And I thought, I'm not going back there to look for another 4 just to get this. I thought, well, if it's £1, it's £1. Actually, I said to her, I said, I found this in with where the box sets are, and most of them are labelled up at £1, priced up at £1. I said, I don't really want to go back and look for another 4 to go with this, so if it's £1, I'll just pay £1, and so that's what I paid for it. So that'll trade in for £1.50, which isn't much extra, but I might be able to get a few quid for it on Vinted. So yeah, that's my charity shop collection. eBay next, I think. So there was a job lot. I've been looking to get a couple of items for my South Park collection, and somebody was selling a job lot at South Park, and they had the two things that I really wanted, and a few more bits that I didn't own as well, and the rest I kind of do. So, like I mentioned, there was a couple of bits in this set that I'm on the fence about. So we've got pretty much the first 5 seasons here, but not in the right order. We've got this bigger box set of season 3. These fatter box sets of South Park, I think, only go either up to season 4 or 5. And they've got just the standard Amaray cases inside, 1 for each disc. So you've got the volumes there, 8, 9, 10, 11 for season 3, and season 4 once again opens up. I mean, they're pretty good for what they are, but they take up a lot of space. Then we've got 12, 13, 14 and 15 volumes for season 4. But what I really wanted this set for was these Super Jewel cases. So we've got volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7. So it's the missing number 6, which I do own volume 6. So in reverse order, because that's how they've been stacked. Volume 7, volume 5, volume 4, which is one of the ones that I need, and I think this is, I'll come back to that, volume 3, which I own, volume 2, which I own, and volume 1, which I also need. So I believe, let's have a look at the, so they're definitely, 1, 2 and 3 are definitely season 1. Now does season 2 start on volume 4, or is yeah, I want to say this is the end of season 1 and the start of season 2. I'm not familiar with the. I used to own all of these on VHS, the first couple of series, years and years ago, and I can't remember from the titles which ones were from series 1 and which ones were from series 2. But anyway, we've got almost the entire series 1 and 2 there. We're just missing volume 6, but I only want to keep 2 of them. I've got the rest on the shelf up there with the rest of my Super Jewel cases. So like, yeah, the other 4 there that I don't need will go on Vinted again. And I thought I needed both of these, but it turns out I only need one of them. So I've got season 5 in these more standard, slimmer box sets, which I think they went right up to somewhere about series 20, somewhere on there. I'm not sure exactly. And then they binned at one point. They binned these sets and just went to standard single Amaray cases. Some might have had slip covers, I'm not sure. Yeah, but series 5, season 5, whichever, I didn't have. 6, I came across this by accident when I was looking through one of my old videos the other day. I still had them saved in iMovie, and I was clearing out the old ones that I didn't need, and as I was flicking through, I saw this in one of the videos, so I must have bought this earlier this year. So yeah, that'll be another one that'll be going up on Vinted. And then I think I might have given a sneak peek there. And the last thing I got off eBay, which has been on my Arrow want list for quite some time, is Alice Sweet Alice. This is a US release. It didn't get released in the UK through Arrow because 88 Films had, I don't know if they still have, but had the rights, I think, at the time. But this is brand new sealed. I might have paid a little bit too much for this. Yeah, I normally see these on Buy It Now, sort of high 20s, £30 plus. I actually bid an auction for this. I got it for just under £20 plus postage, so it was £22 something. Since then, 2 more have come on. One failed to sell yesterday or the day before for £19 on auction with plus postage, and there's one just come on again, I think yesterday, starting at £9.99 on auction. And if that sells for just £9.99, I won't be happy. But oh, I've missed something. I just realised. But yeah, that all said, the one that's, I believe the one that's £9.99. In fact, both the other 2 are not sealed. Not that that makes a difference, but I think, I'm pretty certain from what I've seen of the pictures of other copies of this, there's as well as a booklet, there's a poster in here as well. But yeah, I'm really happy about that. Yeah, I just realised I missed a South Park snapper case of Bigger, Longer, Uncut, the movie, which I do have this as well, so that'll be going up for sale, although I don't suppose that'll sell very quickly because there's dozens of these on Vinted, and I don't know how many, hundreds probably, maybe, I don't know, on eBay. And then finally, as you can see already, I got this off Vinted. So this is a Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them 3D Blu-ray box set with the, is it Niffler? I'm sure it says on there somewhere. I believe it's Niffler. There it is. Statue, figurine. At the time of me purchasing this was selling on CEX for somewhere in the manner of £42, 40 something pounds, and the trading was 28. Since then it's come down to £38 and the trading is now 25. And I think that is because when this arrived the other day, I actually looked on CEX, and almost every store that has this in stock has at least 2. I don't know why. There isn't a load of stores that have this, but the ones that do, most of them have 2, which is weird. This was up at £12.50, the seller wanted for it. I sent them an offer for £10. I'd also had an offer from Vinted for free shipping on one item. There was restrictions, it couldn't be something that was heavy. So when I saw this, I offered them a tenner, they accepted. So with the fees, it cost me £11.20 and free shipping. So £25 trade-in. This is going this afternoon. Pretty much once I finish this, I'll have something to eat, or maybe I'll have something to eat when I go out. And I'll be trading this into CEX along with Status Quo, maybe Jonathan Creek, maybe not. I might wait until after Christmas for that one and see if I can sell it online first. And then there's a couple of other things that I've got to take. So yeah, I'm not going to get that out there because it's a complete pain. This thing's in a polystyrene clamshell type thing, and even lifting the box upside down and shaking it like a ketchup bottle, it still doesn't want to come out. So yeah, I'll not open that, or I might open it off camera. That might be an idea, open it off camera just to show what's in there. But yeah, those are my pickups for the last 2, anyway, I mean, it's 2 weeks since I filmed those videos, so yeah, there we go. So once again, thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you hopefully in the next one. Ta-ra.